Happy Sunday. Boy, I was kind of embarrassed yesterday. The pastor at the Wakefield camp that I performed at, he gave a little sermon before we started, and he said he got everybody to join him in singing the McDonald's hamburger song, which everybody knew but me. And then he commented how everybody knew that, but let me see a show of hands. How many of you can quote the 10 Commandments? Nobody's hand went up, mine included. Well, that was embarrassing. I mean, it's kind of basic, right? I mean, I think about scriptures all the time, different ones, but I kind of feel like I should know the 10 Commandments. So I was thinking about it, and in the middle of the night I was trying to think how many I could name, and I guess I could come up with 5 or so, but I didn't really know them in order. And so I got up and I looked it up, and I studied on it a little bit. And I said something to my husband. I said, "Do you know the 10 Commandments?" Or I might have said, "Do you know the first commandment?" or something. I asked him a question, and he said, "I looked it up." So he was thinking the same thing. He was thinking, "Oh my goodness, I need to know this." So we're going to do a little review, and I've been studying it this morning, and I find it interesting that the first 3 commandments are specifically about God, and the last 3 are about our neighbor, and then there's the ones in the middle. Let me see if I can get it right. I am the Lord your God. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Honor thy father and mother. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. And I've lost count. And I think, if I haven't missed one, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. And thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's possessions. Let me see, did I leave one out? Commit adultery. Did I say the bear false witness? So after you shall not steal, you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. I can't remember if I said that one, but I think it bears mentioning, and I need to pick him up. Hang on, Keon. We know that living... Good morning, sunshine. Good morning. We know that living by the law doesn't save us, but I think... Hang on, Keon, come here. There you go. But I think if we apply these rules, the 10 Commandments, to our life, things will certainly go better, right? And it's the personal relationship with Christ, having him in our heart, that even, I think, makes me want to do better. I want to know his word. I want to know what he says. I want to know his law, even though, all that Jesus did is even more than that. But do you know the 10 Commandments? someone asked me, what's the fifth commandment? Okay, let's see. I think that's thou shalt not kill. I remember that number 4 is honor thy father and mother. And number 3 was forsake not. Oh, no, it's not that. It's remember the Sabbath day. There's a scripture about forsake not the assembling of yourselves together. There's a scripture. But see, I'm rambling on, aren't I? Boy, so much to learn, so much to do. Yesterday it was really hot, but it was great. And I really felt the presence of the Lord. I hadn't been at Wakefield Camp for 45 years. It's just so interesting to me that the Lord would open an opportunity for me to be there. 45 years ago, my first husband and I were youth counselors at a church. I guess he was maybe 29 or 30, and I was a year younger than him. And we used to take the youth to camp. And I can remember making all the plans and all the games, and it's just a wonderful camp, having such a good time. And of course, he died in 1982, so it was before that. My daughter was probably around 3 or 4. I don't remember exactly, but we have pictures, but it was kind of cool being there again. And you could really feel the presence of the Lord, and the people were wonderful. And it opened up doors. We were a hot mess by the time we were done. Yeah, but it was great. And I learned something. I learned that I didn't know the 10 Commandments, but I know them now. I think I know them. I'm going to be thinking about them some more so I can get them in my brain. But if you don't know the 10 Commandments, you might want to refresh your memory. And it's always a good thing to have in our heart. We memorize the Pledge of Allegiance, and I always remember the Apostles' Creed because we say it every Sunday at church. But I'd kind of forgot my 10 Commandments. But think about it. I'm getting ready to go to Atlanta. So much to do. Yep. Well, you be blessed. You're a blessing to me. I pray for you. I hope you don't forget me. Lord knows I need your prayers. You be blessed today. I'll talk to you later.